between the lines. There's something that's not going to be so obvious to begin with, but then you're going to recognize a certain pattern and understand what someone is trying to communicate to you, a particular situation here. You're going to get the answers that you need. I see a conclusion coming forward. And it will be quite revealing, and there's something where you can now start to either have some closure, tie up loose ends, ready to, there's something like ready to make a statement. You know, you're ready to go out in the world and make a statement by doing, something that you want to do, that you're good at doing, that you love to do. It's just, it could be, making a statement like the way you dress, and it's so fabulous, let's say, and people are just taking notice of you. It could be in so many different ways. But I do see you are exuding this confidence in you. There is something that is closing up, that is finishing, and you just feel very relieved and exuding with this confidence, highly attractive. There's something that really shows that you are unstoppable, and fearless. Whatever it was that held you back. There was some sort of fear in some way that held you back. That is no longer there. No longer there. I do see some situation here of, when it rains, it pours, and it's something that you've been waiting for, and you're expecting to just get one thing from it, but then suddenly you get many. Oh, it's like you get one opportunity. You've just been waiting for one for a while, and then suddenly you get a lot, and it's like you could find yourself feeling like finding it a little bit hard to choose, but know that you have the upper hand here, and the ball is in your court. This is looking really good for you. This is looking good. There's something, someone around you has been dancing around a subject, not really wanting to deal with or confront it of any kind. And I do see you kind of feeling, a little bit disappointed by that. But you realize that there's plenty of fish in the sea. Whatever, I mean, this doesn't have to be love, by the way. But it's like you're like realizing that you have a lot more freedom to choose than you realize currently. The world is your oyster. I really see that. It's very much in your hands. And it is now the time to leave whatever was troubling you, or time to leave those troubled waters. That's what I'm seeing here. And whoever it is that has upset you, or drained your energy, I'm seeing like energy vampires here. It's time to let them go as well. That's what I'm seeing. Like you're coming towards that deciding factor. But yeah, you're definitely very strong this week. You are coming in like fire. You're on fire. That's what I'm seeing. You are on fire. A great time to really focus on what it is that you're manifesting, that you want to manifest. And I feel like things will start to come in a lot faster for you as well. You're meeting your match in many ways. There's a nice equality that I'm seeing here. Equal give and take, and trust. It's taken a while. Sometimes it does take you a while to trust somebody, but that is coming through. Someone genuine, authentic. And also, speaking of trust the process and what you've been what you've been going through as well. if there's been some sort of, like, you felt like you were in some sort of darkness, or like a heavy cloud over you, that is leaving you very, very soon, shortly. Okay. Something about your sleeping patterns changing as well. Oh, sleeping patterns. Oh gosh, look at that with the Nine of Swords. Somebody needs to get better sleep. Be more disciplined with your sleep. Okay, Nine of Swords, King of Cups, and the Moon. Moon shining. All right. Yep, something that you are going to realize you are in control of. You're not going to allow your past to rule over you whatsoever, rule over your emotions, rule over your mind. I do get you are getting and receiving clarity. I do see also, by the way, you're going to be in a good mental space. And there is something that has been keeping you up at night. There is what I see, something that's going to be put to an end for a new offer to come in. And we're talking about trust, and I do see here with the Moon, it's wanting you to trust, help, allow it to guide you, ask questions. And like I said, you will be receiving a conclusion very soon. There is something that, I see here with you, Gemini, you're making your mark. You're going to be put in a very powerful position. You're making your mark in many ways. Things will be revealed. And there's something, I get the message of, the timing is right. So if you wanted it before, it would have been too soon. You would have missed out on some important information or details. Or reading in between the lines. The Page of Swords, wow. You will be receiving exactly what you've been wanting to know. Knowledge. There's something about, the ending, the closure. Look at this. Look at that. The Page of Swords. You are going to be receiving important news, information, something that will really help turn things around for you. There is something that is quite significant, end of a chapter for sure. Like we were saying, letting something go out of the window. You're done. Closure, as we talked about, and you are getting it. The more information, and knowledge is your power here, Gemini. Knowledge is your power. And something that the more you gain, the more stronger you get, the more clearer you are with where you're heading, with what you choose. You are being set free in many, many ways. And I see that, no one and nothing can stop you here. There is something that is going to be closed off for good. Setting the path for you, setting something clear for you. Having, like I said, it's going to be a significant turnaround. And it will be like day and night. That's how different. That's how, oh, wow, with the Wheel of Fortune. What did I just say? A significant turnaround. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. That's turning in your favor. You can't make this up. Look at this. As soon as you decide very clearly, whatever it is that's been on your mind, spinning around and round and round, whatever areas in your life, and as soon as you do make a very clear, strong decision, that is when things that are meaningful to you, things that matter, that you care about, are going to start moving forward in your favor. Being very, very fortunate with that. That's when things start to fall into place. It's when there's a lot of awakening, Luck is turning around for you. And I see something about you, like fortune favors the brave here. And that's what you're committing yourself to be, is brave. You are the fortunate one. Is what I'm seeing here. You're the fortunate one. Yeah. And you're going to see this, and it's going to be very long lasting. And there's something about you getting the job done and being seen for that. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Gemini. Very powerful. Really appreciate you being here. Please do let me know if this was helpful. Thank you so much.